Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Diane and I hope you're all okay. So let's get to it. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Diane, let's get to it. So today we have a haul video to have a look at. It's from a company called Craftelia. I've been keeping an eye on their website for quite a few years now. I do believe it's been a good while anyway, but never actually ordered from them. And it wasn't until recently, until this order, when I ordered it, that I found out that they're based in Spain, which kind of shocked me. But that's fine, everything came through fine. I ordered it last week and it's now Tuesday the 17th of September, and I think I ordered it around about the 14th, so 13th, 14th, so it's only taken a few days to get from Spain to the UK, so I'm happy with that. So let's have a look what we got. It's a little bit different to the usual resin moulds, so we'll have a look. I'm going to move it out of the way because it's a big box and it's kind of taking up the whole screen. First thing we'll have a look at is broken, so I will contact them. I'm not bothered, it's all contained inside this, wrapped up. It came inside a bag, wrapped up, or cellophane, whatever it is, but I'm going to transfer it into another tub anyway. It is, we can't see it on the tub, can we? Where can we see? Oh, it's all covered in. Okay, it is called Creative Cement. So it's just cement basically. But I've seen it on there and I thought I'll give it a whirl, see what it's like. You get a kilo of it. I'm going to clean this up, put it into another pot, and I'll be right back. Right, it's a 1:10 ratio, so 10 parts of the powder to 1 part water, and apparently it takes 8 to 24 hours before demold. There's the English if you want to read about it, and I've split it into just some old yogurt pots that I had, and I will keep a little record of this for future use. These are patina pastes. Excuse the box sound. So I got a dark blue, a grey, a rust, white and turquoise. We'll open up Vintage Patina by Stampery. Yeah. So for aged effect and antique finish, water-based and 50ml each tube. So we will have a quick look, see what this looks like. Get this one out because turquoise is one of my favourite colours, so we'll go with that one first. So pop the lid. Oh, look at that colour. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, Christ. That's ready to explode straight out the tube. There we go. So I'm going to do that. Close it back up. Put that there a minute. And I've got a little bit of... This was just a bit of one of the eco pours that I poured into... Go away, spider. Into a mould and just demolded it like that. So what I'm going to do is get some of that out of there, just to see what it's like. And just put it on with your finger, I guess, like that kind of thing. Oh, that's cool. Obviously it'll be better if I had actually know what I was doing at the time, but yeah, there we go. It's that kind of thing, I guess. But that's cool. Obviously it's not sticking very well because this is really, really dried now and very smooth. But it's nice colour on my fingers now. So that's those. Okay, the next items. These I'm assuming are from old stock because these are really old boxes. So I didn't know what they were. They didn't cost very much at all. They were like me a penny, really cheap. This one has one mould. No idea what I'm going to be doing with these because I didn't realise they were this big. But this one is just makes a big like calla lily. Don't know what it will look like when it's finished because it's very bitty inside, but we'll see what it's like. This one is a giant sunflower and a leaf. So we have the sunflower. So obviously they'll make 3D mould pieces, so obviously for clay and things like that. And this is for the leaf, but this one can possibly use to make a silicone inlay with, which I think will be really cool. And that would look a bit like a texture plate that side. So that's that one. We'll leave that one a minute. Oh, I don't even know where that one got. I don't remember even putting that in my basket. Then we have a little frog. He's so cute. And, and there's a little flower. And a bigger flower. And then a flat leaf. Again, possibly be able to make, maybe not because it's not flat, but never mind, we can do something with it anyway. And then there's a really curved, like petal leaf kind of thing. Very angled that one is. So that's that set. And there in it. Now this one, like I say, I don't remember putting this in the basket. I really don't know why I would put it in the basket. Because I don't like dolls, they creep me out a hell of a lot. But we have a flower, so I might be able to use the flower at least. Then apparently we have feet. They're kind of scary. Might be able to make some inlays out of those maybe. But they're little chubby 5-toed feet as well. Well, okay. Then we have, I don't know if them are supposed to be feet or hands. I have no idea. They don't look like them. I have absolutely no idea what those are supposed to be, if I'm quite honest. If you know, please tell me if you can work out what they are. Oh, now I can see what that one's for. Okay. There's a mould in a minute that, yeah, okay. Ah, I see, it's for the frogs. Okay. It's for the crazy frog people. And apparently the lion. Their paws and hands for weird creatures. Yeah, these are kind of creeping me out a bit. Right, and then we got the back of heads, or a head. I don't know. Then we got a little boy and girl face. They're quite cute, but still terrifying me. Then we have some wings, my little angel wings. So again, I can probably make some inlays out of those. And then the last one is a really weird face, or is it a nose and a mouth? Maybe. Where was it? What? Well, it was the arms for this, and possibly her. Yeah, it's her arms, and it was. Oh, it's a trunk as well for the elephant. Arms and feet for the elephant. I don't know what this bit's for though. It just looks like a creepy face. I really don't know. It's just a creepy face. It's just creepy. So yeah, that's it. And like I say, I really do not remember putting that in the basket. I remember seeing it on the site and thinking how creepy it looked. And then it must have just jumped in my basket and it's like, no. But I'm not bothering to send it back. It is what it is, and it will just stay hidden with the rest of the cursed things. Plastic moulds. So the first time I ever seen these, or something like this, was Claire's Crafty Corner. Claire had some, and I can't remember if she made inlays out of them or made other things out of them and put them in resin. I can't remember, but I thought I'd try a bit of both. They're really quite cheap, so I bought a few. So we'll put these all out of the way a minute and we'll go one by one. So the first one, they're called Texture Impressions by Stampera. So this one is just lots of different, get a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper. Oh, I'll just use the back of this mould a minute. Right, get out of the way. Well, the first one, still not making much difference. I just like maths kind of, and oh no, they're just shapes and like weird shapes. Yeah, don't know which way looks better. Oh, art. That's cool. But they're just funky shapes I just thought were really cool. So that's that one. I'll get that out of the way a minute. Right, this one I absolutely think fell in love with. It's beautiful. They don't have names for them, I don't think. They're just, each one has its own code, does it? Yeah, they all have different codes. But this is just a random lot of leaves. And I think that I'm not sure how that's coming through to you, but I'm definitely going to make a texture plate out of this one with some silicone. Absolutely beautiful. This one is. There's maple leaves and ginkgo leaves and lots of different leaves, which I don't know the names of. But that's really pretty. I like that. Then these ones now are bigger. They're all big ones now. So this one has houses, well, buildings, seagulls, these things, what are they called again? Hot air balloons, and a lighthouse. So yeah, those are really cool. I like those. It's just pieces of plastic. They're very detailed. So this is a Oriental, Chinese, Japanese, not sure. Don't hold me what's it for any of that. But there's a lovely lady with her umbrella and in her outfit. There's the beautiful Oriental building, a fan, and then there's 3 lanterns. Really pretty these are. This one is Crazy Machines. So there's a funny plane. It's a kind of funny flying plane thing. Propellers, and then all other kind of like dials and whatnot. And this one down here is a big blimp with like a crazy steam engine kind of vehicle down there. So they are cool. Next is Egyptian stuff. Really cool. Tutankhamun's mask, pyramids. Oh, some really nice pieces of the hieroglyphics, the rough texture of like tablets, and then there's some like actual blocks of them. There's the beetle, the big scarab beetle with its wings out. Not sure what that is, what they call these ladies with the wings. The cat with the wings. There's the Eye of Ra, is it? I'm not sure, don't know. And then there's this funny, whatever that thing is. Yeah, I'm not very good with these kind of things. I like them, but I don't know what they're called. Oops, oh, sliding down. Okay, this one is, oh, it's like palmistry and kind of magic-y kind of stuff, fortune telling. So there's the hand with all the Luna, Venus. It tells you all the where the planets are in respect to your hand and life. There's a message with the moon. The moon represents the intuitive force that reveals and illuminates that which is hidden. Oh, that's a really cool message. I like that. Then there's fortune, and there's a couple of really cool what are they called? What's it called? Crystal balls. So they're both the same, just different sizes, obviously. Then the backs are tarot cards. There's a book with another message in. some candles, and then little stars and moons and things. And 2 more. We have London, your good old British stuff. So Big Ben, and the whole of Big Ben. There's a little tiny Big Ben on the Houses of Parliament. London Bridge, telephone box, double-decker bus, and a really pretty, what's it called, like lamppost. Well, I couldn't remember what the lamppost was called, my goodness. And then the last one is another Oriental kind of inspired. There's the sun in the waves, lotus flower with the sun on a scroll, the Oriental building on a scroll, gorgeous koi fish with in a circle, the coin, the dragon on like a plaque kind of thing, some writing, and then just a pretty pattern. So that's all of those. So that's a big chunk. And then the last things I got are all Claire's fault, and Tracy actually over on Mini Scenes as well, because she did it as well recently. So these are thinner bear moulds of lots of all different things, and I just fell in love with them. This one's lots of birds, flocking birds. Just hold that there so you can get a picture of it. These worked out so much cheaper than the UK were selling them. Like I say, I didn't realise they were in Spain, and I just ordered them not realising, wondering why they were so much cheaper. But yeah, so that's that one. Then this one is Stamperia mould. It's lots of cats. I love cats and I miss my cat, but these are just so adorable. So there's butterflies, cats, 2 cats, single cats, cat and a kitten, little kitties, paws, and a whole row of cats. I'm sorry, you just can't beat cats. So that's that. Then we have the skulls and bones. Skull and bones, sorry. So that's that one. Another really cool one. I do believe they do this in a bigger mould, which I didn't think I'd need a big one. I don't need any bigger than these. Then we have another Stampiri. I thought this was really cool because I love coffee, and this is all to do with coffee. So you've got the coffee grinder and the coffee pots, different types of coffee pots, and then really cool little coffee cups and the spoons, which I thought were really cool. Then we have a mini Stamperia one with just some leaves, which I thought were really pretty. They're nice leaves. And then the last one was Wings and Bones, which is lots of skulls and bones and wings. So yeah, there's lots of different sizes. Look how tiny that one is. It's absolutely minute. But yeah, these are kind of things that will go nicely in pendants and things like that, these little skulls. And then I did get a couple of 3 other moulds from random sellers on eBay, which are, there's Stars and Moons and Nocturnal Elements, which are basically just as it says. You got the crescent moons and the moon face and stars on this one, and then this one we have to turn over to see that the again crescent moon, stars, and the full moon. The stars are like different kinds, as you can see, different patterns, and I just thought they were really cute. And then the last one is another birds. It's another skulls and wings kind of thing, but this is birds and bats. So we have 4 bird skulls and then a pair of bat wings, which I think are absolutely fantastic because you can actually see the little hands on the ends of the wings, which are really cute. So yeah, that's all of those. I'm gonna have a bit of a play and get some silicone mixed up, and we will make one of these moulds up. I think we'll go with this one. We'll make some silicone up, get this all poured, and we'll have a little bit of a play, see what we can come up with the inlays from this. So I'll see you shortly. First thing I need to do is try and get this to stick to this a little bit, as it's kind of raised in the middle. So I'm going to use some of this temporary stick stencil glue. So what you do with this is you put some down. You're supposed to go on stencils, obviously, but I'm going to put some onto the surface, and then you leave it to dry for about 5 minutes or until the glue has gone tacky. And then I'm going to push this onto it very gently, just so it sticks, hopefully sticks these bits down in the middle. So we'll give that a go now. So we'll need to see roughly how big we need it. I don't know how much I need. Probably nowhere near that much. Let's just hold that over the top. Yeah, that should be more than right for the size. So I'm just going to use one of my silicone brush blender thing, whatever they're called. I'm probably doing this a bit too thick, but I'm doing it a little bit thicker so that, especially in the middle where it's raised up a bit more, so that hopefully it will grab hold of it better. So I'm just going to let this dry, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to stick it down and see how it works. See you soon. Okay, so I cheated a little bit. I heated, pretty much dried it with my heat gun. It's super tacky now. So what we're going to do is lay this over the top. Like I say, I'm just pressing it gently so that the centre stays down. Hopefully it will stay down enough, long enough for the silicone to cure. So that's that one. And don't need to do anything with this one apart from take it out of the packet. Oh, these feel really weird. I like the feeling of that. That's nice. So this is what the mould looks like. Oh, it's so super soft on the back. That is so perfectly smooth and flat. So if ever you wanted something to make something that you need a completely flat surface, smooth surface, that'd work a treat, because that's really nice. But anyway, getting back to this. So we got two sets of wings. We've got big bones and some tiny little bones, tiny little skulls, and bird skulls, and human skulls. So I'm going to mix up the silicone now. I'll be using this Let's Resin silicone rubber for mould making. Apparently it's gone out of date by about 3 months, so I'm hoping it still works okay. It looks okay in the bottles to me, but I'm going to mix this up and get back to you again in a second. Okay, so I've just used my Ostoyo automatic mixer to mix up the resin, not the resin, sorry, the silicone. So all I'm going to do now is lift up the paddle so that it drips. And I've got a little resin pot that I made with some leftover resin the other day. So what I'm going to do, instead of it letting drip onto my silicone mat, because if I do that, it could, if I forget to clean it, it will cure on there and it'll be stuck on there permanently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it drip into this pot. I've done this and I can't move it now. Right, wait a second. Move the silicone out of the way. Let that drip into there. And then when it's finished, if enough drips off, I'll have a nice little silicone bit in the bottom of my pot to hold things from sliding all over the place. So I mixed up 200 grams, 100 of A and 100 of B. So I'm just going to go around the edges and along the bottom, try not to mix any bubbles. It seems to have mixed up beautifully with the Stoyo mixer and has not caused any bubbles whatsoever from what I can see, which is good. We don't want bubbles in our silicone, do we? So like I say, go all the way around, sorry, the sides, and scrape the bottom just in case there's any part A or part B that's not quite mixed up. Scrape it off so that you're getting it all mixed in, and again scrape down the sides. So I'm happy with that. I'm not going to colour my silicone, whichever way you want to call it. I'm happy with it being transparent. So now what we need to do is, the best way to pour silicone is from a height. So I'm going to have to move this over here so that I can pour it, but without hitting you at the same time. So excuse the shadow, and I'm going to pour it from here very slowly. Now my light's got silicone on it. Genius. Pouring it from a height makes it easier for the bubbles to burst. Go over that way now. Oops, sorry about being in the way of the camera there. Okay, I'm going to have to spin me tray around. Spin that round quickly so we can finish doing that side. Again from a height. Okay, I'm happy with that one, how it's filled. Might need to take a little bit out because we are drooping over the side a bit there. Probably due to the fact that this mould isn't very flat. It is trying to escape. So let's turn it back round that way. And with luck, that will stop it. Let me see if I can lift that corner up a little bit. Oh, there we go, that works. Okay, right, so next up we need to do this one. I don't think I'm going to pour from such a height with this one. I think I'm just going to do it very gently with a stick on the tiny ones and just drop bits in and hope for the best. I'll speed you up through this bit so that it's not too boring just watching me put tiny little bits of silicone in. So I'm happy with those. I have some left, so I'm going to grab, oh, come here. I'm going to do another one of these moulds. I'm not sure if you can see that over there, but I'm just going to see how much what I can get in this one over here. I'm going to try and do the wings, because I really like the look of the wings. Okay, right, I'm done with this now, and so I'll come back once it's set up and hope that we can get them back out again. I'll see you soon. Okay, these have all cured up. I managed to actually get enough out to fill this one a little bit more shallow than the rest, but first things first, let's try this one. I did clean up the edge, it just peeled away, so I don't have any worries about this one not working. Oh, that's amazing, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to try this one. That's gorgeous, look at that. Just little bits on the edge, which just pick straight off. So yeah, I'm happy with that one. That's really cool. So just sit that one back on top for now. So this one, as you can see, there's lots of, I'm not sure if you can see, sorry, because I scraped it across, there's lots of build up. So that one's going to really need tidying up. So we'll leave that one a minute for last. So this one, let's just get into, there we go, here it comes. Awesome. Well, that's coming off really good. Look at that. Boop. Ah, there we have it. Tiny little bit there that picks off, and look at that. Oh gosh. They'll stick to your fingers everywhere. Finding little bits of silicone everywhere. Oh, that's really cool. I'm not sure if you can see all the texture in that. That's really cool. So that's one wing. Let's try this one. Oops. Try this side. There we go. There it comes. Just peel it away and it just comes off really easily. There we go. Not pulling too hard, just letting it gently peel away. Oop, and there we go, 2 wings. So them are those. Now let's try the birdie's skulls. Come on. There we go. Gotcha. Obviously going to be a little bit more gentle with these ones because there's some very fine bits around the nostril bits and the beak, so a bit thin. There's one. And that's got the 2 little tiny holes either side of the nostrils. So we've got a big one of that one and a small one of that one. And then the same for this one, a big and a small. And the bat's wings. So, and there we go, mould is completely fine. absolutely pristine again, so can use that either for making more inlays or for its intended purpose for making polymer clay. Obviously its actual intended purpose I think is for sugar paste and that kind of thing, but obviously don't use it once you've used it for making anything else other than that's not food related. So that's that one done. So now let's have a look at this one, because like I said, this one's got a lot of okay, that's everything out. Like I say, and then any that's over the side on left on the mould just pick straight off. So I've got a few that need trimming up. So all I'm going to do, let me just quickly just tidy this lot up and then I'll show you how I'm going to trim these up. Okay, so now I've cleaned all that up. I have this really small fine pair of nail cuticle snippers. And all I'm going to do is very gently go around the edges and snip off the excess bits of silicone. And this was all that was left over, what was spilled over, and that one spilled, and the bits left off from the other mould, rest of the moulds. But yeah, they're easy enough to do. Oh, looks like we've cleared everything now. So there we go. That's everything done. Not too much wasted. A little bit. That was what went underneath that mould. Probably could have used it, but it's not really worth it. So I'm going to put these aside now, let them finish queuing up for another 24 hours and see what they look like. Okay guys, this video is getting a bit long, so I'm going to cut it short here. I'm going to have to come back to these once they've fully cured, and we'll make something special with these afterwards. So thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed what I showed you in my demould and showed you how to make silicone inlays. So come back for the next video and we will check out playing with a few of these inlays. Thank you to all my subscribers, channel members and suppliers. I really do appreciate all your help and your continued support. Don't forget to check out the description box below. There's a list of suppliers that I work with, and there are some discounts for you. There are also some affiliate links that if you click on those, I will earn a few pennies if you purchase anything through it. It won't cost you anything, and you'll also get a discount on top with the discount code. So thanks for stopping by again. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you for the next one. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.